From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Miami Marlins.
And towing the slab, Yuri Perez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now? J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Swung on, belted. Lopez ranging back. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He circles the bases, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Josh Naylor. Perez. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. Oh, 2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it. And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 come in on this Seattle homer, and it's 2-zip. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Seattle, Emerson Hancock. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Lopez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Ball one. Ball inside.
And a foul ball. That one in the dirt. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Now, Heriberto Hernandez.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
Swing and a ground ball. Crawford over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nope.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side.
Here we go, Liam.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting fourth, the second
Xavier
baseman,
Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Edwards.
Ball.
The 1-0. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Hicks off of first with 2 away. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Here we go, Xavier.
Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting fifth,
Not
the
what he
first
wanted to do
baseman,
there,
number
Boog.
8,
That keeps this inning
Javier.
alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
on, 2 outs.
That's
Tough
a ball.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's through there for a strike. And that's
Oh,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Yuri Ruiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
What do you
Sonoa
got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Yuri Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down. This one in the air, center field. Robles on the move, makes the catch, inning over. And the Marlins leave all 3, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. And that one is inside.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
No, that's foul.
Three, 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Ball. That's inside.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Next pitch is downstairs. Fly ball down the line. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Cole.
Now it's the shortstop. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 10, Victor Rosewood.
The 0-1. Ripped to right. And that is that. Mariners leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Jimenez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two. And there's a ball.
3.
On the ground, right side. Naylor tossed to second. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Brian Navarreto, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball, that's out.
Navarreto, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Two down, nobody on.
Hey. Inside ball.
And delivers outside. And there's ball 4.
That's a ball.
Gosh,
Take your base.
another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real
The right
issues
fielder,
with control.
number 6, Otto Lopez.
there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Miami, here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball. The 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-1 now. Curve in the dirt.
Ball 3.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right through there for a strike. That catches the corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball 1 there. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. The big righty strikes out the side. Mariners are down in order. They're up 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Going, gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate. By staying patient and working themselves ahead in the count, they're getting good pitches to hit. That's a great recipe for success if the opposing pitching isn't filling up the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. Walked his first time. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. And that one fouled off. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball in.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Right through there for a strike. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. We are tied at 2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, no outs. Esteury Ruiz digs in now. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
One out. Runners at first and second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
All loaded up. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. The turn by Emerson at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One, 2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Number 20, Luke Rayleigh.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, that's
And
it.
he dodges that fastball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Young takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Ryan Navarretto.
Navarretto.
Inside, ball 1.
On the ground to the left, Crawford whips it to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 6, Otto. Lopez.
Come on, Otto.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Oh, 0-1 now. That was the sweeper, but it missed. To the right side, Young slings to first, out number 3. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver.
Well, these Mariners, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count. I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, number 10, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. Slider clips the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where You're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two now. Struck him out swinging. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hey.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Zach Brixey preparing to come on if needed. Zuber getting loose as well. Crawford off of first with 2 away. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fouled off left side. Up and in, and it's a full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks.
Number 34, Liam Hicks.
Hancock back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Michael Rucker getting ready to go. The 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. The Fish down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8,
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside. And it's 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, and he's safe.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
That's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Out towards right center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Emerson Hancock done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Mariners, Michael Rucker. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So up next, Leo Jimenez, 1 for 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Miami, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Cal
off for Seattle,
Raleigh.
the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's out.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Cade Gibson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Peterson also throwing. The wind to kick the 2-0. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Swung on, popped up left side. Sanoha settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12.
Now the
John
Marlins manager out of the
Miller.
dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Marlins,
bump, Zach
number
Brixey.
62,
He's making his second
Zach
appearance of the season.
Brixey.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line to left, and foul ball. Got him. 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Cole Young will hit next. the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Swings through that one for strike one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Nick Davila, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Wilcox also getting ready. Swing, and he breaks his bat. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Ryan Navarrete.
Ball, that's up there.
That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Navarrete wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 6, Otto.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Otto Lopez. The next to hit.
Here we go, Otto.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Oh,
Nope.
He doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Otto.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here, 4-3. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
That one
Ball, that's
misses.
just out.
Ball one.
Ball,
He's
that's out.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better
That's
takes.
ball three.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike at 95. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 out, man at first. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That clips a corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
0-2 now.
Well, that's kind of
off
what
the
you
plate.
expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
In the air out to center. He's got it.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Brixey out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The left-hander
Marlins,
on now,
number
John
47.
King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's to third. Sanoha. Jump throw, and they get the out. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mariners,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
82.
7th. Nick Davila.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Stepping in,
the left
Heriberto
fielder,
Hernandez.
Heriberto
He's already homered in this game.
Hernandez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. He boots it. The underhand flip. He won't get
He's
back
safe.
to first in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The first baseman, number 34, Leah Hicks.
Fought off foul. And fouled off. The Marlins with the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Towards first. Into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Esteury Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gets the call. 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one outside. Ball 2. That's down and in. Leo Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nick Davila won't go any further. And he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Cole Wilcox.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. On a line out towards center. Dives, but it's off his glove. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. To the plate. Can't hang on. He's safe. It's 6-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike one. Sliced hard, but foul. And that one missing low. The 2-2 on the way. Now one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the M's 4. We go to the 8th. Digging in, Randy Arozarena. Miami's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Peterson warming up as well. Tap foul at the plate. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Seattle.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The M's with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. John King is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Cade Gibson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Base is empty after the double play. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And Naylor swings through that one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Marlins 6 and the M's 4. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Come on, Otto. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly, there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Wilcox, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 34, Leah Hicks.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He sends it into the second deck, and they add a run. It's 7-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Here comes the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Marlins had another with the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Mariners.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Marlins,
and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Foul ball. And it's even up. On the corner for a strike.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there. So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
The Fish trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Young thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. So they're down to their final out. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The Mariners down to their final strike. And that one popped to short. Jimenez under it. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long